Hey guys, and welcome back to not really interesting, but something a little different as usual, like I normally say. And it's not gonna be super long, but I'm going back and watching Death Note again for like the 50th time. Um, so if you haven't seen Death Note, what the fuck is wrong with you? Go watch it. It's like 30 something episodes. Go watch it. Come back. You can binge watch it and be done with it in like a day or two. So go watch it and then come back. But the whole premise of the show is really, how far and how much is. So basically, okay. Light finds the Death Note, and at first he was curious, and I think we all would. We would all be the same way if we saw a notebook that you open it up and says, whoever's name is written in this notebook shall die. Naturally, we're gonna think, okay, this is a prank. Maybe it's like a Halloween prop or something. But hey, let's test it out just to be, So you'll find a criminal, and they die, right? And then what's the thing you're gonna think of next? Oh, it must be a coincidence. So let me go out in public, and criminal out there or something like that, and same thing. And then when you realize that it's real, that's when you're like, okay, I have a lot of power in my hands. I can kill whoever I want as long as I have a name and a face. I have a lot of power. What would you do? And I kind of want to get a conversation started down there because I would love to know what everyone else would do. Because throughout the show, there's no definitive good evil. Light is become this persona as Kira, who is, bringing down divine justice from above and taking out those who inhabit the world who are making it bad for other people. And in the end, they say that Kira has done a lot of good. Crime rate has gone down because people are afraid of dying. They know, oh hey, if I get arrested, my name's gonna be, my mugshot's gonna be on the news, and before I know it, I'm gonna have a heart attack or get killed by Kira somehow because I'm doing bad. So you have Kira, who ended up, or we'll just say Light, because Kira's just his persona. But you have Light, who wants to become a god of his new world, and he did do good. Crime goes down, and that's exactly what he wanted. He wanted the world to be better for the hard-working people who, trying to go about their day and trying to make a living. But in order to achieve it, he ends up killing innocent people, and this and that. And then you have L, who, okay, he's the one trying to stop the Light. So you would think, okay, he's the good guy. No. Like, one of our first introductions to L is him putting basically a decoy on camera, thinking, knowing that, Light's gonna see it, and he's gonna use, whatever way he has of killing someone, and he's gonna kill his decoy. Now, the guy, L said that the guy was gonna be executed anyway. He was a prisoner, and he was gonna be executed. But there's the thing. L did the exact same thing. He sacrificed someone who was going to die anyway, who was a criminal, and justifying it like, oh, we're trying to catch this guy. But sacrificing a prisoner who's going to die anyway, that's what Light was pretty much doing. He was killing people who'd be sentenced to death, or, who were going to jail for heinous crimes. And if you think about it, he was probably saving the taxpayers a lot of money. Because taxpayers have to, that's what some taxes go to, is keeping them fed and everything in jail. So when you have someone on death row who's waiting for years and years, people are paying for that. So taxes probably went because people are dying left and right. No one's staying in prison for long. But L was not the hero either. He was doing just, constantly lying. He had no problem sacrificing people in order to get the outcome he wanted. And it was mentioned like once or twice that him and L, Light and L are basically alike. They both, even L says something that they're like how they're both childish and they hate to lose. because L says like, oh well, he's childish and he doesn't, he hates to lose, and they're like, well, how do you know that? And he said, because I'm childish and I hate to lose. So they're too much alike. But it comes, like I said, it comes down to how far would you go. So, question, and there's actually 2 questions to go with this, and I want a real mature answer, not like, oh, well, I would kill Jake Paul because I hate him and he's stupid. No, I want legitimate answers. So, in below, 1, you found a Death Note. After you tested it, because I know you would, everyone would you keep it? Would you continue using it? Say there's no L. There's no one, there's no L, no super detective. Batman's not there, L's not there, Nier and Mello aren't there. Just your regular crappy detectives. You knew you weren't going to get caught. Would you use it? There's no way of anyone finding out. Would you use it? And then for the second part, would you, if you were offered it, give up half of your life to get the Shinigami eyes, being able to look at someone and see their name above their head, knowing that half your life is going to be taken away? And for some of us, we know we're not going to live forever. Some people may die tomorrow. So you could get the Shinigami eyes and then die the very next day, because maybe you were, it was fate that you got hit by a car or shot or something the next day. So 1, would you keep the note for yourself and use it regularly? And 2, would you use the Shinigami eyes if the offer was presented to you? The Death Note, for myself, yeah, I think there are a lot of people in this world, who have had their chance. They keep getting released and they keep making the same problems for everyone. Murderers getting out after 10 or so years, they get out and then they do the exact same thing. They don't learn, and all it's doing is taking taxpayer money. It's just putting other people in danger. So the world would be better without these kinds of people there. Now, as for the Shinigami eyes, I mean, I'm probably not going to live long anyway. My family lives to like 95 or so. I seriously doubt I'm going to live that long. I'll probably live to 60 or something. And I'm 31 right now. So I've got 30 years left. Maybe not even that. So sacrificing half of my life for Shinigami eyes just to see someone's name, I don't think it'd be worth it in the long run. I really don't. I think it'd be a waste, since most of the time, the people you'd be taking out, you can easily look up online. You see an article about Florida man runs over, 3-year-old child, and and has a picture, and he's the same kind of looking guy. He's like, So I don't think the Shinigami eyes for me would be beneficial, but I think I would use the notebook. Especially knowing that it will, really reduce crime, and that the world can kind of start to flourish and society could become better because they know someone's out there able to kill people off without even touching them. They don't know how. They just know that there's someone out there who is exacting justice upon people, and no one knows what they look like. They don't know their real name. They just know that no matter where you are in the world, you're not exempt from his wrath or her wrath, their wrath. I don't care. But so let's get a conversation started. I really like to see some of your guys' responses. So if you found the notebook, would you use it after testing it? Would you want the Shinigami eyes? And actually, who would be the first name that you put into the notebook? And like I said, real answers, and don't say something stupid like Jake Paul or some YouTuber you don't like. I mean, legit, like a person who deserves to go. So let me know that below, and have anything else you'd like to hear me talk about? Stuff like deeper stuff. like anime, saying, oh yeah, this is great and it has a deeper meaning, let me know. And yeah, thumbs up, thumbs down, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff, and I'll see you guys next time.